Motorsports Park, we cannot be any more thrilled to bring you the biggest, the baddest, and the loudest monster trucks in the world right here to the playground of power. I tell you what, man, it's been over 50 years, and I am honored and privileged to be a part of this amazing tradition of bringing the monsters here to the Buck Motorsports Park. Bert, I know you're down there, you're ready, I know I'm ready. Monster truck fans, are you ready to meet your monster truck superstars? We're gonna start ladies first, right down there on the front side of the track. One of the two drivers that are making their monster truck Buck Motorsports Park debuts here today. She's been all across the country, all across the world, an amazing looking machine, and now she's bringing it right here to the playground of power for the first time ever. Hailing from St. James, Missouri, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big Buck Motorsports Park welcome to Whitney Hayes and Smash O'Sullivan! And now, ladies and gentlemen, kids of all ages, introducing to you next. Motorsports has been here a couple of times in his career. It's the young man with a plan from Jefferson, Maine. That amazing looking 1991 GMC Logger. The stacks are up. The wood is stacked. And this kid is ready. The Beamer is ready to let loose on this track of clutch cars here today. Ladies and gentlemen from Jefferson, Maine, say hello to the guy we call Scoob, Zach Winchenbach in the Lumberjack. Oh, but speaking of bottom feeder motorsports, let's meet his father, making it a family affair here at the Buck today. This guy also coming back to the Buck here in that amazing looking 10,000 pound, 1,500 horsepower Monster Lobster. Ladies and gentlemen, he's rocked the house here before. He's back to do it all over again from Jefferson, Maine. Ladies and gentlemen, put your claws together for Greg Winchenbach in Station. And ladies and gentlemen, we got loggers, we've got the lobster, now we've got the Monster Gator, who's making his Buck Motorsports debut here today. This guy, he's been in multiple arena championship wins. He's been in the biggest stadiums, the smallest arenas, and now, for the first time, he's going to come rocking with the Buck Motorsports Park. Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from St. James, Missouri, make some noise for TMFJ himself, Tim Jordan the Tailgater! And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the hometown boy rocking the house here today. 15 years, ladies and gentlemen, celebrating his 15th anniversary in his brand new truck. The brand new body, but the same crazy driving style. This kid has been rocking the house here for so many years. His father, Zane, starting this name 15 years ago, and now this crazy guy is carrying on the legacy that his dad built, and he's made this truck name all his own. Back in his home stomping grounds, ladies and gentlemen, from right here in Quarryville, Pennsylvania, put your hands together for Send It CJ Ritu and the Stevenson JCB Stinger Unleashed! Now, monster truck fans, I know we're here at the Buck Motorsports Park, and I know this is a legendary venue. Do we like surprises, though? I can't hear you. Do we like surprises? All right. Well, Buck fans, we have a surprise here for you, the great fans here today, because it just so happens that this is one of the most legendary venues in the world, and we have connections to other teams. This is a truck that had a show this weekend someplace else, but it got canceled. And it just so happens that we gave him a call and said, hey, you want to come rocking with the Buck? And now, ladies and gentlemen, he's here to rock the house. boys, he's here, the Triceratops of Terror, the Red Line Oil Dinosaur of Destruction. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Liberty City, Texas, the big surprise here at the Playground of Power. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the surprise known as Preston College Jurassic Attack! We're going to start at the number 10, but you guys can help me out here as we count them down from 10 to 1, because all of us together are going to give them those famous command words in motorsports. We're going to say, drivers, start your engines. What do you say, Buck fans? Can we do that? All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get insane in 10, 9,
that's where they killed him.
Stinger Unleashed!
And I'm so amazed at first hit over the car, set, working towards Jurassic Attack. Yeah, as you mentioned earlier, had a show canceled on him, so he was in the area, so why not bring it down to the park? We saw him and his cohort, Preston Perez, down in Potomac, Maryland a few weeks ago. Nice to see him back up here at the bus tonight. Skill. Was it the first truck, Smashosaurus, with Whitney Hayes? All right. How about Zach Witchenbach and Lumberjack?
No.
What about his father, Greg Witchenbach? What about Preston Collins and Jurassic Attack? What about Tim Jones and the other Smashosaurus? How about CJ Ratu and Stinger Unleashed? Ladies and gentlemen, your winner is CJ Ratu and Stinger Unleashed. CJ Ratu.
Well, thanks, Bert. I'm down here with them, ladies and gentlemen. Your two-wheel skills winner, CJ Ratu, Stinger Unleashed. CJ, how awesome is this, man? 15th anniversary, your first run here at the Buck for your 15th anniversary, and you got the first competition win, dude. How awesome is that?
It feels absolutely amazing. We're starting off strong. To be completely honest, the truck shut off over the van stack, and it's a good thing it was because I was ready to burn that sucker to the ground already. I can't thank Wayne's Towing enough, 717 Wraps, for keeping that thing looking pretty for right now. All my crew guys back there, my dad for all the support, Vita, my girlfriend. I can't thank all of you enough for being there for me. We're just getting started tonight. I'm ready to party. Are you guys having a good time?
I think they are. Now, CJ, here's the thing. You got two-wheel skills. We still have 3 more competitions left, bro. Is that just a preview of what we can expect from you in donuts and freestyle?
I'm definitely not a donut person myself. I like to eat them, but my truck doesn't like to do them. Back there's been giving me quite some problems. It's been a couple of weeks, but we'll take care of him, and I'm ready to burn the truck down in freestyle.
You heard it right here, ladies and gentlemen. Your two-wheel skills champion, CJ and Stinger Unleashed. That's the word down here on the track.
Alright, who says it should be Lumberjack?
He went to the bathroom, but he was tremendous.
Who says it should be Crustacean? Who says it should be Stinger Unleashed? And who says it should be Jurassic Attack? I think we have us a winner. Jurassic Attack wins donuts!
This is side-by-side string line racing. Into the green, then over the wall. Right to the left over the back, and takes the power. That's all. stage up. Now they have something a little different. Now they're not going to be using the lights on the track. What they have in there is what they call a race seater. Now, if you guys are familiar with racing seater is a one-way radio that lets the officials announce to the drivers on the racetrack. But in Monty, they have created a box that has a light on that will tell what lights are on the speedway. So they're using them here now. We're getting ready to see. Stay on. We might have to check that out there. I'm a traditionalist. I like that. And some problems on the engine. Safety crew to get out there and get the fire extinguished. That's one of the downsides of Motorsports, Corbin. They're running really close to finish. I think we see it at the bump since we've gone to this bigger track so far. But now, Zach Winchabon, he has an incentive there. He's trying to go up against his father.
That's right. He actually just won his first overall championship this past weekend in California, Maryland. That was again here tonight. Let's see what happens. How about a buck fans? Who's going to be rooting for Lumberjack? Who's going to be rooting for Jurassic Attack? Let's get insane semifinals.
Like you're a little bit for it.
That's right. Introducing first, in the far lane, that red rhino dinosaur of destruction from Team Throttle Monster, the Triceratops of Terror, the surprise entrant here to the Motorsports Park. And now he's got a shot at the championship win from Liberty City, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Preston Collins and Jurassic Attack! Against that awesome, crazy 10,000-pound monster lobster from Jefferson, Maine. He's been here before and now he's back to try and get another win. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the one, the only, Greg Winchenbach in Cross Station. Someone's got to win, and someone's got to lose. Bert, I know you're ready to go down there and interview whoever it is that wins. It's going to be either Preston or Greg. Someone is going to win.
It's going to come down to the lighting. Both of them had great reaction time. As right now they go out, just kind of play a little bit mind games with each other. They can go out, feel the trunks out. They have a little bit more heat to that motor. The more heat you make, with this cool night, the more power you make. So these trucks are loving this weather we have down here in Corrieville tonight. So, Jurassic Attack, G-Stage, Crest Station's coming in the stage. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for the championship here at the Buck. Preston Collins, I tell you what, who would have thought you came all the way down here to the Buck, wherever you were at this weekend, you canceled, and now you're in Victory Lane here at the Buck tonight. Congratulations, bud.
Yeah, a lot of you guys don't know this, but we were just in Alabama 2 days ago. We had a show down there, and it ended up getting canceled. So 12 hours down there, the 12 hours back up here, to end up in Victory Lane right here at Buck Motorsports Park. Doesn't get any better than this, man.
I tell you what, Greg gave you two really good races there. I thought down there he might have made you jump, pull a little Cole Colbert trick down there back in the day, but that little burp in the throttle there, but you hung on strong. He gave you two really good races out there, bud.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw him pull to the line with me in the finals, I was sweating a little bit because he's been on rails all night, and we're just getting started. We got one more event tonight, and that's what I came here to do. I drove 12 hours overnight to come and freestyle for you guys. So, Buck Motorsports Park, are you ready for more?
I don't ask if you're ready for freestyle. I think you are. My man, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, Preston Collins and Jurassic Attack.
Now, whether or not he did that, I don't know. But no, we usually do not fix them. They are usually 100% us goofing off, literally. Now, whether or not they had a thing together, I couldn't tell you. It might. I've never heard it yet, but it could. I don't put anything off the table. But no, most...
Wayne, get over here quick, Wayne. Did you know this is happening tonight?
No, I didn't. He texted my wife and I a devil face a little while ago, so we knew something was happening, but we didn't know what.
Hell, this is a devil's face. How about it? What a gorgeous looking truck. Although, I think he might need Wayne's slowing recovery right now, doesn't he?
He might need us. Zane, from Kim and I, we just want to thank you so much for everything you do for us and making us feel so welcome here at the Buck. Give it hell.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wayne McDade from Wayne's Towing and Recovery. Dave said he was full of surprises tonight, Corbin.
Hey, they were saying that CJ wasn't ready, so Zane goes, you know what? Forget this. This is the Buck. I'm going up there myself, and I'm running this into the crowd. That's what he's doing. I don't think he's done yet.
And I'm hearing the roof sear just broke on it. Oh, but I don't think he cares.
No, he doesn't. As long as you look at me lined up, he's going to shot.
Celebrating 15 years of stinging the competition. Driving for Team Stinger Unleashed. CJ Rattle.
Alright, does he upstage the old man? They literally just got to tow it back to the pole barn tonight. They're not going to put it in a trailer, they're not going to do anything to it. They just got to put it in a pole barn.
I'm shaking right now. I got goosebumps. I think I know what's about to happen.
I think it just told. put on for you guys here, but it sounded like the truck was getting a little bit sour there. But ladies and gentlemen, one more time, CJ Radu and Stinger Unleashed.
Right here, right now. So, Buck Motorsports fans, before we go to autographs, who says the winner should be Tailgater?
There's one more.
Who says the winner should be Lumberjack? Who says the winner should be Crustacean? Who says it should be Jurassic Attack? Who says it should be Smashosaurus? And who says it should be Stinger Unleashed?
Don't be them people. Love you. Bye.
So it's a tie between Crustacean, Jurassic Attack, and Smashosaurus, but I don't like ties here. Who says this should be Jurassic Attack? Who says Smashosaurus? Who says Crustacean?
Stinger's already known that.
Your winner is Crustacean!
Out of the housing.
It's real pretty.
There's back four ones. I think the bottom, that's about it. And the tire. Tire's getting a little low. Want a souvenir? There you go.
Fiberglass.